Angel seals the sinner's fate.
End of the world, last bell rung, trumpet sound, the skies undone. Mark on the flesh, no place to hide. Revelation burns from the inside. Woke to the beast, woke to the throne, woke to the nations. The end is shown. I'm trying to breathe, but the smoke fill the streets. Dreams turn cold, blood dripping off the sheets. Babylon burning, I can hear the kings cry. Money turn to ashes, can't buy a way to fly. Merchants in despair while the ocean spill red. And I'm facing my reflection with the voice in my head. Choose now, son, where you stand, where you lie. Cause the angel's in the air and the hour is nigh. And I feel that fear, but I channel it in rhyme. If I'm living in the end, I'ma warn them with my time. Street prophet in the nightmare, spitting the code. Eternal flame waiting when the final books close.
Hear the cry, see the flame, every time.
Yeah, no, man. You already know what it is. We are back here to Surf Smoke, game on the ground for them hungry hounds who just got the pound and are ready for the next rounds. With that being said, make sure y'all grab y'all snacks, y'all drinks, y'all weed, whatever the case may be. Really, you don't need them because y'all are already fucking overweight as it is. But with that being said, let's go ahead and jump right into it. This guy named, I don't know how the fuck you pronounce that name. He apparently, allegedly, which I wouldn't doubt it either because motherfuckers in this industry are wild and stupid, was dating this little girl at the age of 13. He was like, what, 18, I think it was. When she was 17, I think, or no, when she was 15, he killed her and dismembered her body. And then made a song about dating her and loving her. And then I think at the end of the song, he talked about how he killed her and didn't feel a thing about it. So your boy Black Balloon did a video on this. It was uploaded. I don't know when the fuck it was uploaded. It was uploaded recently. This shit was uploaded an hour ago. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and jump into this, man. It was done in California. I'm pretty sure it was the one where the dead body was found in the Tesla. And she ended up being the one that was identified as the deceased person. So with that being said, let's go ahead and add this on up here to the stage. Go ahead and change that stupid ass layout. And we're going to get right into it, man.
Hey, what is going on with y'all, man? It is Black Balloon, and I'm coming back with another video, man, so y'all already know what's going on. All right, y'all, who is David? D4VD. Before I seen this story break, what was that, a little bit over a week ago? I had no idea who this guy was. Never seen him in my life. Looked at his IG, checked out a little half of a song real quick, which just happens to be one of the songs where a lot of people is, you know, saying that was a reference to him actually murdering this girl, this 15-year-old girl, or 14, depending on when she actually went missing and when was her birthday. We're going to get into that. But who is this guy? Do y'all know him? Do y'all know his music? I think he's like 20 years old, over 2 million followers. He's on tour. His tour started the day after she was found in the Tesla in LA in a tow yard. I mean, crazy story. Now, when it first happened, I was just...
In a tow yard? That's crazy, bro.
You know, thinking, all right, maybe someone stole his car, so on and so on. Back in my mind, I was like, I don't know. Because I was just looking into the story, looking into some of his songs. I mean, we know he's in the industry. He's an artist. He's on tour. He is on a full tour. So clearly, this guy has millions of fans. And we can be leaning toward this being a possible sacrifice. Or it may just be, you know, even more sinister. I mean, well, I don't know if it gets more sinister than sacrificing someone, but there is a lot of rumors that's going around about what possibly happened to this girl named Celeste Hernandez. Now, here, this missing person report says she was last seen April 5th, 2024 at the age of 13. And so I saw some people saying she went missing this year in April, but I think it was a year ago because I'm also going to play y'all this news clip where they said she's been missing for a year. Her birthday just passed September 7th. So she now would have been 15 years old. Now, what makes this even crazier, right, is they're saying that she was possibly pregnant. I haven't seen anything online yet that says she's pregnant, but we can check out this article real quick. So it says the decomposed body found last week in singer David's Tesla at a Los Angeles impound lot was identified as a 15-year-old girl. The girl, Celeste Rivas, was identified through forensics. Now, they haven't determined the cause of death, but I remember when the story first broke that her body was so decomposed, they had no idea. It took them a while to even find out who she was. I think it took them a couple days to realize that it was a young girl. So it says at this time that
That's fucking crazy, bro. That is crazy. Dude, I don't even want to imagine the nightmare that the parents must be going through knowing when they found out that was her daughter, or even the nightmare they went through when she went missing in the first place. That's insane, dude.
LAPD does not have a crime classification from the coroner as to the mode or manner of death. Thus, we do not have any suspect information at this time. Now, the Riverside Sheriff Office said in a Tuesday statement that it has confirmed with the Los Angeles Police Department that Celeste Hernandez has been identified as the juvenile who is reported missing from Lake Eslanor, if I'm saying that correct. So it says the remains were found September 8th, which would have been a day after her birthday. And this happened after Los Angeles police were called to Hollywood Tow because of a foul odor coming from the Tesla. The vehicle was impounded after a person reported that it had been abandoned. The medical examiner's office said the girl was wearing a tube top, black leggings, a yellow metal chain bracelet, and stud earrings. She was described as having wavy black hair and weighing about 71 pounds. I mean, 71 pounds at 13, 14 years old. Man, she seems very small. So law enforcement says that the remains were not intact. The medical examiner had said that it appeared the girl had been dead inside the car for an extended period of time. So it's quite possible that this little girl could have been dead for months in that car. So David said that he was informed about what happened a week ago, and he was fully cooperating with the authorities. When news broke of the remains being found, the romantic homicide singer was on his Withered World Tour. He was scheduled to perform Wednesday in Seattle, but now that show is canceled. Now, they didn't cancel the show when the news first broke, but now that they've identified the girl, it's now canceled. And his biggest song is called Romantic Homicide. So this is some of the lyrics from his biggest song that a lot of people were referencing. It says, in the back of my mind, you died, and I didn't even cry. No, not a single tear. And I'm sick of waiting patiently for someone that won't even arrive. In the back of my mind, I killed you, and I didn't even regret it. I can't believe I said it, but it's true. I hate you.
Update right now on a disturbing story.
That's fucking crazy, bro. That's crazy. I don't even know what the hell to say about that. First of all, what the fuck are you doing as an 18-year-old dating a fucking 13-year-old? And this goes back to parents. You need to make sure that you're watching what the fuck your kids are doing on social media because they're not grown. They're not grown. They be sitting around thinking that, oh man, because they got a phone, they got access to the internet, that they're grown. Well, no, the fuck they are not. They're not legally grown until the age of 18, and even then, they still have more growing to do. Come on now.
Out of California, where Los Angeles police have identified badly decomposed human remains found inside of an impounded Tesla last week. Investigators say the car is registered to singer and songwriter David, who rose to fame with hits on TikTok. He was on tour when that body was found. A spokesperson says that he is fully cooperating with authorities. NBC News correspondent Liz Kreutz joins us now from Los Angeles with more details. Liz, where do things stand right now?
Yeah, Morgan, so a really sad update here. It's been over a week that investigators have now been trying to identify the body that was found inside this.
Over a week. That's crazy.
Impounded Tesla here in Los Angeles, and authorities have now identified that person, and they say that it's a teenager who was inside that car, and they've identified this person as 15-year-old Celeste Rivas of Riverside County, and authorities have actually confirmed that this is a young woman whose family reported her missing last year. So she's been missing for over a year. She was 14 when she went missing. The medical examiner's office says that this young woman was wearing a tube top, black leggings, a yellow metal chain bracelet, and stud earrings. She was described as having wavy black hair and weighing around 71 pounds. A cause of death right now is still pending, but this was an incident that began last Monday on September 8th is when police were called to a tow company here in Los Angeles because of a foul odor that was coming from a Tesla. The car was impounded after a person had reported that it was an abandoned car. They say that, according to law enforcement sources, that her body was not intact. And that it appeared that she may have been dead inside that car for an extended period of time.
Oh my God, y'all. This has officially turned into some sick shit. This dude, David, released his biggest song, I think July 20th, 2022. He released the video for that song September 7th, 2022, y'all. The girl would have been 11 years old or just turning 11 years old. These white flowers. He released his biggest song on her birthday. Now, I just pray he was not involved with her in 2022. I mean, he shouldn't have been involved with her at any time. She was underage. He's 20 years old right now. He's 6 years older than her. Now, at first, I was like, okay, this might have been some real sick shit. I'm almost leaning toward, did he sacrifice this girl? Or was she really pregnant and he is a sicko and he murdered her so it wouldn't get out? In a Tesla that has cameras that records everything that goes on around the car. I mean, if there's evidence of any kind, he's going to get caught. Look at this. Look at the photo shoots for the video. Blood on his hands. Eyes wrapped around and covered. Red bow tie. I mean, a part of this screams sacrifice to me.
That's what the hell it sound like. It's like this was your initiation ritual into the industry. To the next, well, not even into the industry, but to the next level. Hey, look, bro, I ain't even gonna lie. I don't fuck with Reddit at all because it's nothing but a bunch of brain rot. So I gotta see some I gotta probably see some shit on Twitter, and it's gotta be from a credible source too. But no, man, see, look, you. This sounds like this was his initiation ritual either into the industry or to the next level of the industry. Because they said this is his most favorite song and that's what this shit is about. And now this girl turned up dead. It sounds like it's an initiation ritual, bro. And that's crazy. And then you can't even deny the photo shoots from the video, the blood on the hands, this creepy ass, demonic possessed looking ass picture. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. This shit crazy.
Very demonic looking photos right here. And then the crazy thing is the girl mom knew that she had a boyfriend named David. Y'all already know.
This goes back to what I tell you. They're fucking kids, bro. They do not need to be dating nobody at that age anyways. They are children. They are still developing their minds. They cannot legally make their own decisions until they are 18 years old. I'm talking about 13, 14-year-old talking about, I'd be damned if I ever have a daughter and she's 13 years old, come up to me talking about I got a boyfriend. I'm whooping her ass. What the fuck you got a boyfriend for that young of a fucking age, bro? I'm whooping her ass and I'm taking her phone. Fuck. Come on now. That shit just blew my mind, bro. That shit just blew my fucking mind.
No, they had the matching tattoos. There go the tattoo. They both had shh on their fingers. I think that's the same tattoo Rihanna got as well. So they basically vowed to keep it on the low. R. Kelly, he was on R. Kelly timing with Aaliyah, messing with a 14-year-old girl, and they both got tattooed on them. This is sick right here. And once again, even like with R. Kelly and Aaliyah, it goes back to the mom. So the mom knew he was probably, famous singer, getting money. He on a world tour. Her daughter probably wanted to be a singer, got with him, and her mom allowed it. Her mom probably knew they was dating. She knew her daughter was with an older guy. And she allowed it. I mean, unless, you just don't care about what your daughter got going on. Her boyfriend named David. She 13, 14 years old, maybe even 12 when they started. And you just don't care, which a lot of parents don't really care to get deeply involved in.
If that's the case, you have no right to grieve your fucking child, bro. If that really is the case, and I'm not saying it is, but if it turns out that that's really the case with the parent, you have no right at all to grieve your child. If that's the case, then you gave your child to Satan, bro. You have no right to grieve your child. That shit's fucking crazy, dude.
A kid's life, which is a shame. But I almost feel like her mom knew what was going on. She was probably getting some of that money from him too, through her daughter. Who knows what was going on in this sick, twisted case and this sick ass world. But look at these photos though. This right here says a lot for his biggest song, where the music video just happened to be released on her birthday. Something ain't right here. Something ain't adding up. And now I am very interested in seeing the evidence that they discover. And if they come back and try to say he ain't got nothing to do with it, oh, I know what type of time this on. This industry, world tour, millions of followers. I never heard of them, but we all know they got to give up something. But also, I've seen this too many times. I mean, we've talked about it on the channel. I did one video back when I was doing that today's Demonic World series. We did a video where we talked about this same situation. 15-year-old girl having sex with her uncle, and she gets pregnant. Uncle ends up killing her, and I don't think they ever discovered her body in a landfill. So we've seen this story many times. So it's not to dismiss that. Yes, these sick young guys or uncles or whoever it is, they will get rid of the girl, scared that, it's going to come out that she's pregnant and you're messing with an underage girl. Like, panic. Don't know what to do. This is it's sick, man. It's sad for the young girl because who knows how long she was dead in that car. The car was abandoned at a tow yard in LA, found because it had a stench coming from the car. Sad that, had to discover a 71-pound, 14-year-old girl so badly decomposed, it took them over a week, almost 2 weeks to even find out who she was. And what's even scarier, she's been missing for a year, y'all. So did she run away from home and she was with him and then he ended up doing what he did? How long was this going on? Or was she just missing the entire year and she's been dead that long? That is the scary question. This right here is a sick story. I didn't think all of this would come out.
If it took them a week to identify the body, then I would lean more towards being dead for a year, which is unfortunate to say. But the fact that it took them that long to figure out who it was tells me that she's been gone for a long time. For a long time. Because if it was just a few months, it wouldn't have taken them that long to identify who it was. Maybe a few days at least, but a whole week? Nah, she had to have been gone for at least half a month, half a year to a year. That's what it sounded like to me. That shit is fucking crazy, bro.
When they last reported it, because I was gonna do a video on it, but I held off, and I'm glad I did. Because him dropping this video on September 7th, her birthday, oh, this dude got some explaining to do, for sure. But with that being said, y'all get down in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this one.
I wonder what the comments are saying about this shit. Hmm. One of the craziest music industry rituals I've seen in a long time. It's completely a blood ritual. Nobody knew he was before this. That's what I'm saying. Even worse is I think she only weighed 71 pounds because of decomposition. She went missing in 2024. She was 13. That would make sense. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, bro. It seemed like she was gone for a lot longer than just a few days or a month. Once he gets off his tour, they'll give him a tour around the prison complex, man. As heinous as the story sounds, I wouldn't be surprised if this elevates his career. I wouldn't be surprised either, but I really wouldn't. This was his entry into the industry, and they will come out and say he didn't have anything to do with this, and his career will continue, and he will get bigger and bigger in the industry. I wouldn't. That's what I said. Either it's a initiation ritual or it's an initiation to the next level. One or two. The vow of silence. That's also what I was thinking too when I seen that, because I seen y'all know how during those fucking shows, like the Emmy shows or whatever, I seen this one person talking about how, I don't know if it was a dude or a female. I think it was a female talking about how she wanted to be a part of the Illuminati and she wanted to be a part of the club, and this motherfucker Kevin Hart said shh, 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 trying to tell her to shut the fuck up. That's the first thing I thought of when I seen that tattoo. What just happened around the time the movie Him comes out. It's crazy. I don't even know what the fuck the movie Him is. Look, there goes somebody else. I smell a sacrifice to go to the next level. His pictures are demonic. You can tell a lot by his eyes. You ain't even lying, bro. Notice how they make sure the headlines are always aligned with the celebrity slash artist name and the sacrifice. It was the same with Cat Williams. I think that's how they get you to blow up that fucking celebrity, bro. Very sick individual. You are very much correct. So much life left to life. Oh, I get it. If I was about to say you were a retarded motherfucker, bro. He doesn't even look like he has a soul. No, the hell no, he doesn't. The photo shows the Mason blindfolded. Matter of fact, that's a very good point. Let me look something up real quick. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think that, yeah, you know what? They are. The initiation to the Masons, you got one pant leg pulled up, you're blindfolded, and I think you got a rope tied to your some part of your body. I don't remember if it's your neck, your leg, your waist, what. Hold on. Let's go to images. See right here. Look, this is it. This is what I was looking for. This right here. Can I? No, bitch. I'm trying to see it on full screen. There we go. See, look. You got a rope around the neck. You got blindfolded. Your shirt's undone. Look, fat. What the fuck, bro? What the hell? Okay, here we go. So you blindfolded. You got a rope around the neck. Your shirt's open, and your pant leg is up. That's what the Masonic initiation ritual looks like. That dude pointed that shit out good as hell, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. You stupid bastard. That's crazy, bro. They check the hard drive of the Tesla to see where the vehicle has been. You'd think they would, but they probably got to get it up and going again if it's been abandoned for a long ass time. Just listen to two of his songs. Yeah, he did that shit. I thought this dude. I ain't even gonna finish that, bro. You need to go to Pelican Bay, 24-hour lockdown shoe program, catch every fade in the yard. Hell no, that shit means hidden knowledge. Exactly. I'm surprised it took you this long. Whatever. Masonry. Doug wearing one of the cover of Slime Season 1 and 3, Lil Baby and Gunna wearing them in one of their videos together. Man, I'm telling you, bro, the industry is all connected to Freemasonry and the Illuminati and all this other dumb shit, bro. Didn't realize he was black. That's crazy. She was found wearing Hello Kitty slides. His TikTok profile picture is a bloody HK. What the fuck is a HK? Girl, we're actively communicating on Discord in 2022. There are screenshots to prove it. On Twitter, the girl would have been 12. Where that? Not even worth 2 minutes of my time. What the fuck are you here for then, bro? Clearly it was enough worth of your time enough for you to leave a comment, goofball. The world don't run without us. That's what I'm saying, bro. People be scared as fuck to go out there and, shut the world down, bro. Shut the country down until we get done what needs to fucking get done. Please, bro, don't do this for likes or views or comments. I really mess with you genuinely. What the hell do you mean? Man, who's this guy to you? He cooperating doesn't mean he ain't do it. That's facts. He said, I ain't want no problems. Bro, this shit funny as hell. True, I'm just saying. I don't want no problems, gang. Fucking goofball. Fucking retard. This shit funny as hell, bro. You say some shit and turn around and apologize for it. That's how you know somebody's a punk. Anyways, with that being said, man, yeah, it's some crazy ass shit going on. The industry's always been fucked. And it always will be fucked. And I don't think it'll ever be unfucked unless it just crumbles. And even then, if you rebuild it, there's always going to be those people who try to go back in from the previous industry and retake it over again. So my thing is, bro, when something as evil as that crumbles, don't rebuild it. Let that shit crumble. Let people who want to make films be independent filmmakers. Let actors who want some real actors and real filmmakers, not the industry shit. Let them be independent workers. You know what I'm saying? Let and the artists too, the artists, filmmakers, actors, all that stuff, bro. Let this shit crumble, and let all these people, the next generation who's on the rise for acting and music and whatnot, and filmmaking and all that, let them be independent uh, artists, actors, filmmakers, all that. Let them be independent. Don't build that shit back up because it's going to get taken over and used for some bullshit again. So with that being said, I appreciate y'all for tapping in, man. Make sure y'all share with your friends, your families, your mummies, your aunties, your grannies, and everybody else that y'all know. I'm going to play this outro, and we are from Going to Bounce.
Braves, now you screaming and fair, pointing fingers at the world, but the fall's right there. Thought you was untouchable, living in your bubble. Now you crying like a punk, cause your life full of trouble. Cry liberal, cry, wipe them tears from your eyes. Celebrated death, now your job's in demise. Ain't no sympathy here, this the West Coast cold. You reap what you sow, now you stuck in the cold. Cry liberal, cry, ain't no saving you now. Tried to play the tough guy, but you folding like a cow. This the game that you chose, now you paying the toll. West Coast proof hitting hard to your soul. Keyboard warriors typing hate in the dark. When the light hit your face, you ain't got no spark. Talking about